world of society, whether it was gays or whether it was straights or whether it was religion or culture or whatever. It was very accepting, and you know, the first club I went to was a gay club, and it was incredible. And I just saw amazing people with wigs on, and makeup, it was makeup and dresses and heels, and everything was just, it was confidence that really made me want to become like that.
Yeah.
I was so jealous of how confident they were. I wanted to be that confident, and so it started from there, and then it moved on to kind of me not giving a shit anymore about what people thought, and I just really embraced myself, and I think that's what matters about whatever it is. You don't have to be glamorous or colourful. As long as you just embrace yourself, you know, that's what the point is.
Yeah. Is that something you would tell younger girls who come to you?
Of course. I mean, I have girls come up to me all the time and just say, I don't understand, like, what makes you want to go out with kind of purple hair, or what makes you want to do this? And I say to them, it's because I think of myself, because, you know, you control your destiny. And I think these girls sometimes get confused that if they don't please other people, then they're not going to make it. But that's not the point.
Yeah.
You know, and I always say that to people. And I went back to my old school, and you know, I just saw myself in these girls being kind of like nervous and scared. And obviously, they have to go through it themselves one day to experience it. But I just said to them, you know, I know you got rules in school you have to follow, but there's no rules out there.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, just remember that. And I live now by my own rules, and I'm very grateful, and I have an amazing time doing it, and you can too. That's the point.
How would you describe your style?
Well, very spontaneous. I don't really know what I want to do every day. There's no plan. I don't have a plan.
You just pick something out of it.
We never have a plan. I mean, we have inspiration boards and like mood boards, and I always look online, and my stylist, who's my best friend, we grew up in a market, Portobello Market, and we would always buy cheap t-shirts and rip them up and design them and create them, and so we always have ideas in our brains. But now we have more clothes to play with, and they're more expensive now. So it's about mixing and matching. I don't just go for the designers. You know, I love to mix and match, but it's interesting because it's very unexpected. I think that's what makes it cool. I'm never really looking the same, which is what I like.
Yeah. Cool. Would you ever do a photo shoot without makeup on?
Yeah.
Yeah? You don't have a problem with...
If I sleep enough hours. Yeah, I would do. I don't have a problem with it. I did the whole, I don't know if you remember the whole no makeup selfie. Yeah, I did that. I think that was a great thing, but a bunch of people were using filters though, weren't they?
Yeah.
It was a complete lie.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would love to do a photo shoot. Even a music video no makeup would be fun.
Oh wow. Yeah. A lot of questions about your hair.
Yeah.
Tons of girls like, how do you get it like that? How do you get it so blonde? What do you do to make it so healthy? Do you have some tips?
Well, I love dressing up. So if I don't use my hair, you know, I have a ton of wigs.
Oh really?
Yeah, like this is a wig.
No way.
Of Yes Way. I mean, he's going to kill me for telling you.
It's a good
But,
wig.
I mean, where else would you see me one day with short hair and then one day with long hair? Come on, it's a bit kind of like, I get it. So I have a whole room full of like red wigs, blue wigs, green wigs, brown, purple, blonde, everything. And I'm not afraid of playing, you know, that's what I love doing. So I don't mind admitting that this is a wig. Because I know I have real hair, and you know, I embrace a character. Like right now, I'm Little Pony, and my hair is not just hair; it's like part of the costume. You know? But I use a lot of treatments. Every time I wash my hair, instead of conditioner, I use a treatment.
Okay.
Because for me, conditioner isn't enough. Because my hair is really dark; it's like the color of my eyebrows. So when I condition it, I use a leave-in treatment, and I leave it in.
Okay.
And then I style my hair and all that stuff. But it's pretty difficult. It's a lot high maintenance being blonde. It takes a long time to stay blonde.
Do you have like a big beauty fail, something you look back to and you think, oh, I wish I did not do that?
Yeah, loads. I mean, festivals are the ones where you kind of lose, you know, because you can play in a festival and at shows. I guess there's things like when, you know, I don't really know specifics, but I remember a time where I had my hair slicked back white, and I just looked like an alien.
Oh. it's a statement.
I know, yeah, but there's some things that I regret and look back and I'm like, oof. But I don't kind of.
Nothing terrible.
No.
No, alright. Where do you get inspiration for your look? I mean, you said you had a mood board.
Yeah.
Do you look at other women, or do you...
Yeah. You know what it is? I love real life. Like, I love going to coffee shops and seeing people talk to each other. Like, I'm the weird one that gets a coffee and sits in the corner and, like, stares at people. I'm that person. I get inspired. I wonder what they're talking about. Like, I wonder, like, when people are holding hands down the street, you know. I just love life, real life. And then I mix that with my fascination of clothes and I look at what people are wearing, then I kind of picture, like, if I could dress them, like, well, how would I dress them? And, you know, I get lost, you know, sometimes I've got to, like, snap it back into reality and remember I have to go to work or something. But, you know, I always try and look outside. I always look out the window or go to a restaurant or coffee shop, and I just love people. I love personalities. And everyone is so interesting to me.
Wow. Have you been outside here in Amsterdam?
I will after these interviews.
Ah.
Yeah, I'm going to go and look around. But my mum's a psychiatrist, so I think the fascination of, like, people comes from her. You know?
Yeah. Well, you'll have lots of fun in Amsterdam.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Have you been here before?
No, not properly. Well, I have for MTV EMAs,
Yeah.
but I didn't see anything.
Okay. And talking about inspiration, where do you get inspiration for your music? Is it also from the people, or?
My music, no, it's from musicians. It's from other musicians. It's from people, but it's mixed with musicians. I mean, it's me, what I want to say, and then it's mixed with my fascination of the divas again. Like, I love the Mariahs and the Whitneys and the Debbie Harrys and Freddie Mercury, and I'm a big pop. I love pop music. You know, it's popular and it's great, and you know, if it makes people feel good, you know, I like positive music. So this album was very positive. This one that's going to come out.
Yeah. Cool. About the red lips, I have one question. Lots of people ask, what's your favorite red lip color?
Well, if it's not my lip crayon from Rimmel, of course, I always wear MAC Ruby Woo.
Oh yeah.
It's classic, isn't it?
Yeah,
So,
it's classic. Definitely. Is there anything you would want to say to younger girls who are looking at you right now and they think, I want to be like you, you're my inspiration? What would you tell them?
First, thank you. And I think what it is it all comes from confidence.